Today I'm going to show you two high probability setups. Those setups help me to achieve 260% returns on my trades. So let's get into it. First example of a high volatility setup could be a high base, compression, and a break. What you ideally would like to see is a previous move to the upside, like in this example, because now we're talking about bullish setups. Then a consolidation, something that forms a kind of a base with small body candles and below average volume. That's what I ideally want to see before a break. So previous uptrend, consolidation, so the price takes a break and stays in this area. Then I want to see volume drying up, like is happening here, and ideally a break to the upside with above average volume and a medium to big body candle. That's exactly what happened in this example. We have above average volume, a medium body candle, green candle, that broke above the base. This is a high probability setup, and in this case, I can afford to have a higher target profit because this compression of volatility and expansion is a very powerful setup that usually precedes a strong move. And in fact, in this case, we would have a very nice move to the upside. So from $36 entry to a $40, it's a nice starting profit, especially if you're swing trading. So here we're talking about swing trading. We want to take advantage of the swings. So nice, large target profit in this kind of setups. You can do it. Just make sure that you have an exit. You have a point where you say, okay, this is my target profit. I don't care if I leave money on the table, but that's where I decide I'm going to get out. Let's see now a bull pullback, another high probability setup. In this case, we still want a previous move to the upside if we're on a bullish setup. Then we want to see some kind of retracement with not above average volume, small to medium body candles, red candles. Obviously, usually the retracement can be a mix, but the retracement doesn't have to be too deep. Okay, it doesn't have to break previous levels that could be seen as support. And then I need a confirmation candle of some kind of reversal, which could be a hammer candle, a reverse hammer candle, and following that, another green candle moving to the upside that will confirm the reversal. We always want to see some kind of confirmation before entering a trade and put capital to risk. So in this example, we had a move to the upside with increasing volume, so it looks good. Usually what happens when we have big vertical move, we kind of tend to snap back down. Now let's see how deep this goes. So we have first day, a retracement of average volume, red candle, that can be a red flag. Second day, bigger body candle with lower volume. So volume is not that impressive. That's a good sign. And the third day, we got a reverse hammer candle with bigger volume the previous day's candle, and it opened low and closed high. So what I want to see here is some kind of confirmation, which is kind of what happened around here. Now, if I see a small body candle next to a kind of reversal candle with lower volume, usually I'm a bit hesitant to put on the trade because I want extra confirmation. It doesn't matter if I miss the trade, but the important thing is that I am safe and I can trade another day. So I wait for my confirmation. And sure enough, the day after I have it. Big body candle, above average volume, and that's where I enter. And you will see that after that, we have a nice move to the upside. This is a nice swing trade. We started around like 101 and finish 110. This is a good size move. For bull pullbacks, so for a previous move higher, a small retracement and a move higher, I'm not going to have an aggressive target as I had it for the base, compression and then expansion, so the base and the break above the base. On bull pullback, I'm a little bit more conservative because yes, it's still a high probability setup, but it's less strong. The move that I could expect for this kind of setup is less strong than a high base and break. So these are two high probability setup. The most important, you basically only need to trade this kind of setup to be profitable. I hope this helped you, and follow me for more.